Hello everyone. Our video coverage of SmashPad's top 10 games of 2016 continues and actually is ending with number 1, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. And yeah, so this was the top game for two of our staffers' lists, as well as highly rated on a few more. And ended up being our number 1, and it's a really good game. We don't see uh, we don't see very many publishers, developers, or series really coming to a conclusion. And there are going to be some spoilers. I'm not going to spoil the ending. Um, but we don't see many games come to a conclusion that leaves an opening where it's like, oh, all they have to do is do this, and there can be a new trilogy or whatever. I have no doubt that there will be more Uncharted games in the future. It probably won't be for a while. 5, 10 years down the road, maybe. It'll have to go to another developer. But let's see. We're gonna pick something here. Let's. I think this would probably be a pretty good thing to see. And so yeah, I think the way I described it in my particular post, my own top 10, is that I didn't play this game, I didn't enjoy this ending as just the end of a game, being done with the game. I enjoyed it because they managed to find a satisfying conclusion to a series, to these characters' stories that I've been following for the last 10 years pretty much. And that's seeing that everybody gets to a satisfying conclusion, that them as characters
What are the satellites saying,
grows
Victor?
and evolves
Right now, not
even
a goddamn
further
thing.
is
Lost the signal.
a great thing, because
Hey, you know what? Never
it's not
loses
just we
signal?
beat the big bad and the world is saved. It's that this person realizes what their priorities are in life,
Might get a little bumpy though.
and we get to see what
Show on the
happens
road.
as a result of that. And that's, think about how often that's a motivation in games. And then how much that is a
What are
motivation
we looking
in
for out here?
Well, the
big
map shows all
first
these
party,
structures
big
around
budget
the volcano.
games.
Some abandoned outposts.
That rarely happens.
Watchtowers?
Was the most
The way like Halo 3 ended is,
sense you need lookouts.
this
One of those towers is right
main
on the
character,
volcano.
Master Chief, is put
With
in like
neighbor's treasure.
stasis so that he can be resurrected when, a new developer or somebody decides, hey, we have a new idea for a new trilogy. And that's sort of typically how it's done. And series will kill off characters or write them out, but rarely is it done for the sake of the characters and not just more for the sake of the series and the brand
I see
and
some
all that.
ruins
So
up ahead.
that's sort of the thing that really excels
Wait here.
with
Let me take a look.
Uncharted and Naughty Dog, what they've done
Oh, Victor.
here is make these more than just a series of games.
I tend to pick jobs
Makes it sort of,
away from the
this is an arc, this is a tale of what these characters have gone through, and you get to see that conclude.
talking to clients face to face. Get a good read.
And that's what Uncharted 4 has done really well.
And then antiquity master.
I'm just going to try something here. Look. There are lots of different animations. Probably not lots. Probably like 4 or 5
Come on, let's keep going.
of ways of getting in. It's like from the front, from the driver's side, the passenger side, back. There's probably like 1 or 2 more beyond that. What's cool about this area is it's open.
Hey, so with our luck,
Like now I
the
can't go
odds
back
this
there,
volcano's
so
gonna erupt on us.
Zero.
that's
It's
a little bit of
extinct.
disappointment,
Trust me,
but
that's the first thing I looked up. when we
otherwise
said
it's
we
like
were heading
you can
for a
drive
that and where to rent the cheapest for.
mostly what you
Wait,
can see.
Sully,
You're obviously not
telling
going
me
to drive
that
up that
you
mountain.
actually did some
You're not going to
research?
drive up this stuff.
Can't
This
let
isn't
you be the know-it-all
Skyrim where
every time, kid.
you're gonna just run your character at a mountain and somehow the physics breaks out to the point where you are you know, just vibrating against mountains and climbing up them. That's not how it goes, but yeah, this is sort of the really awesome thing that this game, what Naughty Dog has done here, and it just opens up in a way that feels right, you know, so that we don't have to say, hey,
Look at that.
you know, this is a linear game. You know, ultimately, I'm going to get to the right point that, oh, I got some up here. You know, I'm ultimately going to get to, you know, the point that actually continues the story, all that stuff. Yeah, that's like a really cool thing.
Note.
Yep, put that in there. You can pull that out. Very much, it looks fantastic. This is, you know, until Last of Us 2 comes out, this is the best that their, you know, character animation stuff has been. Let's go from
It's a cave behind the waterfall. No shit.
the cutscenes look fantastic. I imagine now that I've beaten it, I got those points that I can spend on unlocks. I thought I did that the last time I beat it. I went and bought a bunch of stuff, but it shows now as not having been bought, so that's a little disappointing.
That bridge there is what you would call rickety.
Yeah, that is, isn't it? Yeah, there's, I think, a trophy or something for knocking down all those little
Must be a
things.
trail marker. Let's keep an eye out for them. This looks promising.
Yeah, they just
Come
get
on,
the
baby.
muddy
Let's go, 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 go.
stuff just right here with his vehicle
Made it.
controls. We're gonna run this one over. Boom.
Okay, kid. Just don't drop us.
Let's try and get over this.
Keep it slow. Keep it in the center. Yeah, there's a lot of backseat driving going on. Ah,
Well,
we're good. Everything's good.
Jesus Christ.
okay, that bridge is okay. Yeah, it's just some. This is like a good, not only character moment.
Technically, it's called a cairn.
Karen, that's what those are called.
Say that word, it just sounds weird. Cairn.
Onward and upward.
Cairn. Nope, I don't like it.
And we gotta drive on these rocks because that gives us a better grip to get up these messy mountains. These muddy,
There we go.
muddy paths. Come on, come on, come on.
Easy.
There we go. It's like you can look at the tires. It's like the mud builds
my
up
spine.
in a way that looks good. And you drive through the water, it washes it off. Just trying to look if there's
Look,
anything
tire
interesting.
tracks. Someone came up this way.
Lemurs.
Hey, look up there on the hill. Got a tower or something.
Now we're talking.
Let's go.
Hey, Victor, what were you arguing with the rental guy about?
Oh, your brother insisted on getting a 4x4 with a winch.
So you sprung for the winch, but you couldn't spring for the suspension. I got it.
Hey, it's important. Going off-road, it might rain, might be muddy.
But with Nate being so eager,
And I really like driving this thing around because it's
Doubled it anyway.
real rickety in a cool way, and they designed this level. Now we messed that up. We get sort of the typical like Uncharted where, oh, not everything is in great shape. So as you are traversing, things mess up.
you take this
Sort
slow,
of-
kid.
Yeah.
Fills that driving experience with that. As you're sort of fighting up muddy hills,
So Nathan,
you have that
you're
winch on the
thinking
front, which you
Avery too,
use
and
here.
Some other big shot pirates pulled their treasure.
The great thing that this has over the other Uncharted games is their down
Who knows?
It's not just like necessarily
British
it's
authorities
not necessarily
closing in on
like
them.
the most
So, maybe he helped them.
like we're
disappear.
we're just solving
Guy
puzzles
clearly had a
here.
knack for hiding things.
It's more that there's just times where we're traversing between areas or fights or whatever.
And go.
And no.
And they got good writing on this stuff. It's like, it's not gonna work. So we're gonna stop here,
Let's go check out that tower.
I'll come with.
grab
Some
a
big
winch.
plans for this winch.
It's in pretty good shape for something several hundred years old.
Yeah. There's definitely ruins from Avery's era.
It's like, hey, you should wrap this around the tree.
There. That ought to do it.
And sort of along the way, you can also just say, hey, let's explore this. Oh. Whoa. Something down here.
Sam, look.
That's Christopher Condon's sigil. Is
Christopher
captain of the
Condon.
Fiery Dragon operated out of Madagascar around Avery's time. So maybe Avery recruits pirate captains. To
Yeah, we learn about
be
these
lookouts?
pirate captains,
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
which is pretty cool. Whoa. Yeah, we got some dudes down here. Water buffalo. Hey, buddy Sam. Where you at? Oh, there you are. I think it's gonna be an optional conversation here. Yeah, there are optional conversations where you can just talk about something. I could just jump off here to his death and enjoy the ragdoll. But we'll go back, and I think we'll call it. No fights here. The thing that I didn't get to show is that this game does a really good job with the.
All right, ready?
Give it a shot.
Here we go.
Is that this game does a good job
Ready?
with the stealth.
Steady.
It's a natural kind of stealth that you don't really see very often in these sorts of games.
Winch. Totally worth it.
We cleared a hill. It hasn't exactly paid for itself.
Well, not yet. Small victories.
Yeah, well, I'll celebrate the big ones.
Yeah, let's get on Sully's side. Yep, see. Animations for days. There's just so much art here, like this, all this cool stuff they built
Feast your
here
eyes, gentlemen.
is all gonna go away.
Wow.
Because we get through this stuff.
Just
And what's cool
You've come here.
is here is
well-to-do pirate.
you can
far
go
away from your
over there,
oppressive
there's
government.
a number of different hot
Those
spots
lower-priced
here that we can go
All they
to.
wanted to do was to murder and pillage in peace.
No, they wanted to live.
And they're all things to do for a while.
Well, if you're gonna pick a place
Well,
to
not
run away
like a
from
while, like
society, you could pick
hours
a lot
each,
worse
but
than here.
it's like, oh, there's a little outpost here to explore, or there's
It's taken
some
forever to
enemies
get
that
to
are
this
hanging out
volcano.
at this place.
Patience, Victor, patience. Do you know how those
Oh,
pirates
there's another
got here?
cairn to-
They had to start in England, sailed to
Crap.
Brazil, then cut back across the Atlantic to South Africa.
Sam.
And they figured all that out with paper, charts, and by looking at the stars.
Hey, you're
But
just
yeah, well, some people get mad that like, oh, there's no
Point is, we
gameplay
got
here.
it
It's like
pretty easy.
Yeah.
that's not the point
Yeah.
of this
Still takes
section.
a long time.
There's plenty of gameplay here. You're just not shooting dudes. Gameplay and mechanics and such covers a wide variety of things that aren't just kill or snap neck or shooting head. hoping that was a ramp-esque rock. Nope. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good look at some of the cool stuff that this game is doing.
Check out that cave there.
There's a cave here. I don't think I even saw this when I was playing
I'm gonna hop
before.
out for a look. All right, happy hunting.
Yeah, so they're just gonna hang out there. Oh, some treasure. And yeah, that's Uncharted 4. Our top game of the year. It's fantastic. The way the game ends. I just
All
jumped
set.
on that and it automatically went in. That's cool. And we're just gonna run over this cairn to say goodbye.
Hit another cairn.
So yeah, that is our #1 game of the year.
Rock pile.
The multiplayer is pretty cool. They're doing Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, which is the first single-player expansion, like campaign expansion thing. They announced that at PSX a few weeks ago, which is basically starring Nadine Ross, who's one of the main villains here.
Shit, stop, stop!
Oh yeah, this is one of the big things here.
What do we got?
Yep,
Military
bad guys
type Pokemon.
blowing stuff up.
Nadine's guys?
Like they do much
Son of a bitch.
much of the game.
Looks like they found an
Actually.
old colony outpost.
It's like they're only
That's the good news.
the only way they think they can interact with old stuff is to
Only
blow
rope
it
the
up.
volcano is straight through them.
That's how it solves their problems. Oh well.
You do have the drop on.
What's the play here, Nathan?
And like this stuff is fantastic. They convey emotions between the characters more subtle than ever before. Sets new standards for everybody else. So yeah, let's do some stealth real quick. Because you go into stealth with this tall grass. So here, you're practically invisible. And so you can go through here and I believe take out everybody in stealth mode.
How's it? You have that dungus hooked up yet?
And obviously your buddies here
Good. Place looks empty. Like to get it over with.
are invisible, much like they are in The Last of Us.
All orders come in. Any news from the other side?
Nothing yet.
Can we call them and let them know we're ready?
Oh, there's a guy there.
Orders are to sit tight, so we sit tight. Wait
Um,
for resources.
Yeah, this is our #1 game of the year. It's a great
The
game.
last time you handled
Definitely something
explosives,
people
you blew up
should be
everyone's-
checking out.
I'd say it's a good thing you're not in charge.
Hopefully you got the Uncharted collection or...
I'll be sure to run that by Nadine.
Yeah, let's take this guy out. I think his stealth is some of the best out there. Because it's, there's no clunkiness to it. You understand the idea of, I'm not sitting here trying to figure out, okay, I'm going to crouch or not crouch or set my camouflage or, mess with my weapons. It's like you're either going to play stealthy or you're not. And I like doing that roll because it's like the silliest thing. It's like, oh, stealthy. Oh, stealthy. Oh, roll. Roll for stealth.
What was that?
And yeah, that's Uncharted 4. It's our #1 game of the year. It's a great game. Hopefully,
How's it?
hopefully you guys have enjoyed all this video coverage we've been doing. Try to do for everything we can. A couple games are a little bit out of our grasp just due to either the games I have access to and the others that are able to do video stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys again well next time, because we'll have more video coverage of other things that aren't game of the year. hopefully soon. I've got stuff that's up on our YouTube channel, which you should be watching this on anyway. We'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one. And we're looking forward to 2017. Thank you.